Dr. Ford's testimony that a debate about the truth, facts, is not working. Dr. the cynical new strategy, shout, pound the table.
So I'm listening to Brett Kavanaugh pre-vote speeches. I am so happy. Hello, Jesse N. We're celebrating here. We the people. Hey, I know this is a special broadcast because of the Kavanaugh the pre-vote party is what I'm calling it. I'm actually listening to the pre-vote speeches going on by your left-leaning
unfair process run by the Republican majority.
Schumer's talking now.
Is about to elevate a nominee.
So I normally wouldn't have done a second live chat today, but today's a special day. Today is just, we're celebrating finally this man being voted into office. We're celebrating right now.
On the bench because he obscured his views, shrouding
I'm listening.
Prudence and smoke so thick the American people.
So Chucky Schumer is arguing why Kavanaugh should not be voted in. It's because they started questioning. They hired a defense attorney to question Mrs. Ford as though she was on trial. Yet they were treating Kavanaugh as though he was on trial. You see the double standards. So anyway, this is our second live chat today. This is a special live chat. This is just to celebrate the indoctrination of Mr. Kavanaugh into office. We should really enjoy this moment. This could be a pivotal moment in history for the freedom of the United States. In case you folks want to listen to it live, I looked on television, by the way. I can't find it. It's blacked out on television. Granted, I will admit, I don't have cable television, but over the airs, they got every little old television show there is, all the way from the freaking 80s. They're playing all kinds of 80s Family Ties and all kinds of damn television shows, and it's bombarded with infomercials. You cannot find this. So if you guys want to watch this live, go to foxnews.com. It is the first video on the main website, foxnews.com. Click watch it live. Again, folks, we are doing a special live broadcast from the Overtaxed Taxpayer channel, celebrating, commemorating Brett Kavanaugh indoctrination into office. That vote should be, I would say, in about another 15 or 20 minutes. So yes, this is a special live feed. Go over to Fox News. We should all just turn it on and simulcast it at the same time. I can actually turn the volume up. You don't have to listen to me, but Chucky Schumer is speaking right now, still arguing, that traitorous bastard.
On the Supreme Court, judges must be temperate, judicious, even-handed. Judge Kavanaugh is anything but.
What he's saying is, because Kavanaugh had some tears, showed some emotion, showed some anger when defending himself, that he is not fit to be a judge. Oh my God, he showed emotion. He's unevenly handed. Boy, I tell you, if you were accused of something at work, or I was accused of something, we'd get angry, we'd get emotional, especially if we knew it was going to affect the entire future of our lives. These folks are playing the same. They're out of tricks. It's like the devil is out of tricks. Everybody's uneven. They're crazy. Our president's crazy. This person's crazy. This person's not fit to run for office. It's getting ridiculous. When they know every point is being shot down, they always go for it. He's not mentally fit.
Republican leaders knew before he was nominated that Judge Kavanaugh was a very flawed choice. But once President Trump selected
This is live.
them,
This is live,
Republicans
folks.
decided they had to rush him through. They became a steamroller.
Actually, I want to explain for the new people that just came in. I know this is my second live stream today, but this second one's a special one. We are here to celebrate the indoctrination of Brett Kavanaugh, life appointment as a judge. That's what we're here for today. We're here to just celebrate and commemorate. Finally, maybe the corner has been turned for our country. It's amazing. So that's what we're here for. We're going to just celebrate it. I'd say the vote is in another 15 minutes. Again, for you folks that are just new into the room, if you want to watch this live, again, it's not on my local televisions. It's like blacked out, playing all kinds of old sitcoms from the 80s and the 90s. Facts of Life is on. Oh my God, anything but this. So if you want to watch this live, if it's not on your local television set, go to foxnews.com, the main website, their homepage, and watch it now live. So I don't know what you guys want to do to celebrate. Do you want me to just turn the volume up and you want me to shut up, or you just want to talk and have a good time? But we're here to party, man. I don't have anything to drink. I'm here bragging about, oh, we're here to party. I got a dry house. I don't even have a shot of bourbon in the house. Everything's up in the mountains. All my booze is up in the mountains. Otherwise, I should have freaking poured me a nice stiff double of some good bourbon. So Stilts C says I might need 3 live chats today. I hope not, because the only other live chat is if he doesn't get voted into office. I do feel very confident that he's going to get voted into office. Right now, all the Democrats are doing their speeches and their last appeal why we shouldn't do it. You know, it's so funny. You know, I think Christine Blasey Ford's testimony was a farce. It was a lie. She was put up there to lie. She was paid to lie. Wanda Tinker doesn't want to hear stupid Democrats. I don't blame her. You know, one of the biggest things is Blasey Ford, before she went public, before anybody really knew her name, there was a GoFundMe page mysteriously set up. And she was asked about this during her testimony. And she was like, I don't know what a GoFundMe page is. You know, maybe somebody set it up for me. Meanwhile, at that time of the testimony, it was at $500,000. Her GoFundMe page is now slightly over $1 million. Somebody set up that GoFundMe page to hide, to launder the payment to her. It was a payment from one or many government entities, from maybe even George Soros himself. It was set up to launder, to hide the payment to her, to get up and lie about it. And she's like, oh, I don't know what a GoFundMe page is. If somebody must have did it for me. It's kind of like Hillary Clinton. Mrs. Clinton, did you wipe the drives? Did you wipe the hard drives? You mean with a cloth? What's wipe? You mean with a cloth? With a cloth? I didn't wipe the hard drives. You mean with a cloth? They play this stupid thing. That's right, 0.999 squad, folks. We're in the house. We're here partying. We're here to finally see our judge, our pick. You know, I loved it when Trump said, you're going to win so much, you're going to get sick of it. And we're about to win yet again. You're going to win so much, you're going to get sick of winning. I can't do them. I wish I had I wish I had a blonde wig right now. You're going to win so much. You're going to get sick of winning. No, I'm not, Mr. Trump, my President Trump. I'm not going to get sick of winning because we've been on the receiving end of this up our butts for so long. I'm not going to get sick of winning. I want to see socialism, communism within this country wiped out. I want to see the far left liberals wiped out. So we're here to party, to confirm. We're partying the confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh. Again, you can go watch this live on Fox News. On my television network here, it is blacked out. I'm watching Facts of Lives on television. You know the old sitcom from the 80s and 90s? The Facts of Lives are on television right now. Unbelievable. Yet this is important. This is life-altering, and yet these news media outlets are blacking it out. God forbid the people know. Thank you for noticing my silver eagles. I'm going to try to make some music with it, but I can't. I'm not musically oriented. You're going to get sick of winning. We're going to win so much. You're going to get sick of winning. Oh, that's funny. Hello, Silver Leo. Yes, I will say it again. This is a special live broadcast from the Overtaxed Taxpayer channel to commemorate, to celebrate the indoctrination of Brett Kavanaugh into office.
Many experts see it the second most important court in our nation. We've seen his geniality and kindness firsthand in our private meetings with the nominee. Precisely the collegial approach that is so necessary on the court. We've seen his professional excellence as we reviewed more pages of documents pertaining to Judge Kavanaugh's career
Stephen
than for any other Supreme Court nomination in our history. Pages that depict a meticulous and dedicated public servant. And yes, we have now studied the results of...
So you can hear what's going on. About another, I'm hoping 10 more minutes he'll be voted into office, confirmed. So let me just say hello to the people that are in this room. I appreciate it if you like this video. If you don't like this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. And in addition, for those folks that are in the room, YouTube has been screwing with me. They've been censoring me. A lot of people have been removed from the notification. So if while you're here, go to my front page of YouTube, click on that little bell icon that will notify you when I do come out with a video. A lot of people are not notified of any videos any longer. A few are, some aren't. And perhaps it's not YouTube's fault. Perhaps they went through a software update and it just did it. But anyway, a lot of people not getting that. Go and click on that bell for me.
Where a Supreme Court confirmation is concerned.
Mrs. Clinton, did you wipe the server? I love it. They act stupid. What do you mean wipe the server? You mean with a cloth? I love that. And that's the same thing they did with Christine Blasio. She has a GoFundMe account before she even went public. It's over $1 million. She was paid off to do what she did.
That fairness is most in jeopardy. She said,
Al Gore, liar, hello, in the house. Urban Lifestyle in the house. Curtis Johnson in the house. I hope you don't mind if I'm listening to it in the background. I hope it's not disturbing the audio too bad. But James S. in the house. Yankee Stacking again in the house.
Our very commitment to
Mr. Dirty Nichols
of fairness and justice is also being tested.
Ravenous Treasure in the house. Austin Cooley in the house. Thank you so much for you folks. Thank you so much for being here. celebrating this this great day, this wonderful day in history. Jason in the house, thank you very much. Again, I appreciate you guys. When I just don't do this to say thank you for showing up just to hear myself talk. This is a Saturday. There's so many other better things you could be doing than watching me. Most of you have days off. You can be out hiking, you can be out fishing, you can be out biking, you can be out eating wings and drinking beer in a bar. I really appreciate that you're hanging out with me. I really do mean that. Silver Stanger, thank you very much for being here. Urban Lifestyle. Chessie Rail Fan, thank you so much.
Dark chapter in the Senate's history.
We the people.
Toward a brighter tomorrow.
Again, Silver Wolverine. Yes, Silver Wolverine. This is round 2, but this is a special live broadcast celebrating Brett Kavanaugh being confirmed into office. Should happen in about another, I'm looking at the clock, should happen in about another 9 minutes. So this is a special live broadcast from the Overtaxed Taxpayer channel. Somebody gave me a live chat. I need to take a look at that. Silver Stanger, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $10 live chat. Delta Rosca 125. 2 lira, thank you so much. Twice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We can vote to confirm an excellent Supreme Court.
Can you hear? Can you hear him?
The American people.
Give me a yes or a no. I'm going to turn the volume up.
As a reminder to our guests in the galleries, expressions of approval or disapproval are not permitted in the Senate galleries.
Ian Traylor, thank you.
All post-cloture time has
Canny,
expired.
thank you.
The question is on the
333, thank
nomination.
you again. D-Rock 75 in the house, thank you again. Pumpkin Face,
Is there a
good to see
sufficient
you
second?
again. Long time no see. I like to know how these people
Sergeant
get
at
in
Arms
there.
will restore order in the gallery.
I can't get in there. So are they given passes to get in knowing that they'll start trouble? How do they get into the Senate hall? You and I can't get in there. So I'm wondering if they're allowed in there just
Is there a sufficient second?
just by somebody.
Is a sufficient second? The clerk will call the roll.
They're voting, folks. I'm going to keep quiet.
The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery.
Shooter.
The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery.
These idiots will fight to the death just to win. There's no evidence against him. They want to destroy his life.
Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery.
Kick their asses, throw them out. Lock the doors. Again, this is on Fox News right now, live video.
Sergeant at Arms has restored order in the galleries. The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery. The clerk may continue.
Ms. Baldwin. Mr. Barrasso. Mr. Bennett. Mr. Blumenthal.
They're voting.
Mr. Blunt. Mr. Booker. Mr. Bozeman. Mr. Brown. Mr. Burr.
Confirm.
Ms. Cantwell. Mrs. Capito. Mr. Cardin. Mr. Carper. Mr. Casey, Mr. Cassidy, Ms. Collins,
The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery. Continue.
Mr. Coons, Mr. Corker, Mr. Cornyn,
Senator will suspend. Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery.
No, douche, Dutch. I did not get the Falcon yet.
The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery. Zoom.
Mr. Cornyn, Ms. Cortez Masto, Mr. Cotton, Mr. Crapo, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Daines, Mr. Donnelly, Ms. Duckworth, Mr. Durbin, Mr. Engzi, Mrs. Ernst, Mrs. Feinstein, Mrs. Fisher,
The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery. Continue.
Mr. Flake, Mr. Gardner,
Did Flake vote for him
Mrs.
or against?
Gillibrand, Mr. Graham,
Speaking of Graham, Silver Graham, thank you so
Mr.
much for the
Grassley.
$5 super chat. I really appreciate
Ms.
that.
Harris, Ms. Hassan, Mr. Hatch, Mr. Heinrich, Ms. Heitkamp, Mr. Heller, Ms. Hirono,
God bless
Mr.
America.
Hogan,
This coin is fitting for today.
Mrs. Hyde Smith,
God bless America for today. This
Mr.
coin is
Inhofe,
fitting.
Mr. Isaacson, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Jones, Mr. Kane, Mr. Kennedy, Mr. King, Ms. Klobuchar, Mr. Kyle,
God bless
Mr.
America.
Langford, Mr. Leahy, Mr. Lee,
D-Rock 75, what do you mean? You don't understand how happy I could be about this. I'm thrilled. I'm tickled. No evidence
Clerk will
against that
suspend.
man.
The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery. The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery.
Confirm. Amen, we the people.
The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery.
Blasio was paid to lie. Go look at our
Clerk may
GoFundMe
continue.
account.
Mr. Markey, Mrs. McCaskill,
There's a 2-ounce coin right there.
Mr. McConnell, Mr. Menendez,
Shoot them all.
Mr. Merkley, Mr. Moran, Ms. Murkowski, Mr. Murphy, Mrs. Murray,
John
Mr.
Smith,
Nelson.
you don't know what you're talking about. Ain't no blue wave.
Mr. Paul,
Max Quake, thank you so much for the
Mr.
$4.99.
Perdue,
I appreciate it.
Mr. Peters, Mr. Portman,
I'm listening.
Mr. Reed, Mr. Risch, Mr. Roberts, Mr. Rounds, Mr. Rubio,
More like the blue
Mr.
balls.
Sanders,
I
Mr.
love you,
Schatz,
Tyrone. I got it.
Mr. Schatz, Mr. Schumer, Mr. Scott, Mrs. Shaheen, Mr. Shelby, Ms. Smith, Ms. Stabenow, Mr. Sullivan,
Mr. Dirty Nichols, take care of yourself.
Mr. Tester, Mr. Thune,
Red tsunami coming.
Mr. Tillis,
This whole lie woke up American people.
Mr. Toomey,
We now see what's going on.
Mr. Udall, Mr. Van Hollen, Mr. Warner, Ms. Warren, Mr. Whitehouse, Mr. Wicker, Mr. Wyden, Mr. Young,
D-Rock, what's your argument? Where's your proof? What do you mean he doesn't support the Bill of Rights? Where's your proof? You're just repeating what you heard somewhere
my
else.
friend, the senator from Montana,
Confirm this man.
Senator Daines, who is walking his daughter down the aisle this afternoon.
Noah's Ark coin right here.
If he
Noah's
were
Ark.
present
God
and
bless
voting,
America.
he would have voted aye. I have voted no. The pair will not change the outcome of the vote. I therefore withdraw my vote.
The senator has that right.
Senators voting in the affirmative: Alexander, Barrasso, Blunt, Bozeman, Burr, Capito, Cassidy.
This is live
Collins,
on FoxNews.com.
Cornyn, Cotton, Crapo, Cruz, Enzi, Ernst, Fisher, Flake, Gardner.
Flake did
Graham,
vote for it.
Grassley, Hatch, Heller, Hovind, Hyde-Smith.
I don't need to look it up. You made the
Tyson,
accusation.
Johnson,
D-Rock 75.
Kennedy,
You're the one who said he
Kyle,
doesn't support the Bill of Rights.
Langford,
And you want us to
Lee,
go look it up?
Manchin,
The fact of the matter is you can't find any literature yourself. So you want us to go look it up. You got nothing to back you up, just like that freaking dyke of a freaking Christine Ford. Get lost.
Menendez, Merkley,
Go away.
Murray, Nelson,
Make an
Peters,
accusation against
Reed,
him, and then you tell us
Sanders,
we got to look it up.
Schumer, Shaheen, Smith, Stabenow, Tester, Udall, Van Hollen, Warner, Warren, Whitehouse, Wyden. Mr. Murphy?
Sam
Mr.
Adams.
Murphy?
Sam Adams.
No.
You guys watching this live by any chance with me? Today is a good day, Max Quake. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I did go to Costco and look for that bourbon that, that I was told to go get, and they didn't have the bourbon there. Blanton's, couldn't find it. Amen, Christopher Fairfield. Amen, brother. Paul Dyche. I have a shot every time he says I like beer. I like beer. I wish I can show you guys my screen. You know, do a live chat, but at the same time do a screen. Come on, talk to me. Say yes, he's in. I want to get a bottle of Blanton's, I guess it's called. Someone told me to get some Blanton's. Benny and the Jets. Silver Leo in the house. I have it on Fox on another tablet. Yeah, Tyrone, CNN, MSLSD is going to have a meltdown. Well, right now they're not saying anything, Ian. It's very quiet in the room. So if you get on Fox News, you probably see it. Very quiet. No one's saying anything. Celebrating. This is a special day, folks. We're celebrating. Finally, some good freaking news. Now it's time to drain the damn swamp. Get rid of these anti-American mother effers. I apologize about being emotional. Guess you're not allowed to do that in America anymore. Not allowed to defend yourself and be emotional. If you are, you're unfit. Richard Rice, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I really appreciate it. I actually need a new webcam, and I'm going to use that to get a webcam. I got to run to Best Buy, though. This one was accidentally dropped.
Mr. Carper. Mr. Carper, no.
Sergeant of Arms, Tyrone, should have shot him. And then said, hey, I was afraid for the safety of the people in the room. That's what I would. I know that's a little extreme. Maybe I'm fantasizing a little bit. I obviously know that's wrong, but sometimes you wish something. I just wish bad things happen to bad people. I do. Mrs. Blasio, what do you know about your GoFundMe accounts? I don't know what a GoFundMe account is. What's a GoFundMe
As a reminder
account?
to our guests in the galleries, expressions of approval or disapproval are not permitted in the Senate gallery. Are there any senators in the chamber who wish to vote or change a vote? If not, on this vote, the ayes are 50, the nays are 48. The nomination of Brett M. Kavanaugh of Maryland to be an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States is confirmed. Majority Leader.
I ask consent the motion to reconsider be considered made and laid upon the table, and the president be immediately notified of the Senate's action.
Without objection.
I suggest the absence of quorum.
Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery. The clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Alexander.
Bring tears to my eyes. Make America great again. Dems are always losing. Like Donald Trump said, you're going to win so much, you're going to get sick of it. He's telling the truth, but I won't get sick of it. Folks, if you would just give me a thumbs up, I appreciate it. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. I appreciate it. Max Quake, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Make America Great Again from Chicago. I'll tell you, if any state, any city, any state needs it, it's Chicago, Illinois. You guys have been so wronged by your liberal leaders. It's amazing. It really is amazing. The people who fund these activists should be hunted down and they should be investigated for their crimes against this country. Their funding of protests that turn violent. The funding of lies and mob rule. Right now, folks, I'm being quiet because I'm listening to the audio on Fox News. If you guys want to hear this and see this live, it's on Fox News. For you folks who are just tuning in, this is a special live broadcast from the overtaxed taxpayer celebrating the confirmation of Judge Kavanaugh. Army guy, I agree with you. How do you forget everything on one beer? I'm agreeing with you. How do you go to a party just drink one beer? I am agreeing with you. But this lady forgot everything on one beer. You know what I mean? And anything that can be investigated, she can't remember. Because you give them the, you can remember the address. Investigators can go look up historical real estate records, find out who used to live there. Maybe find out if they had a child. Maybe find out if they had connections. She forgot that, so they couldn't do the research. She forgot how she got there. That way, investigators couldn't investigate anybody driving her to or from the party. See how that works? She just forgets only the points that can be investigated. But she's 100% sure it was him. And she's got PTSD, even though no rape took place. It was just some groping, she claims, an attempt. But I got PTSD. No. This lady was paid to lie. All kinds of FBI connections. Go take a look at JSNIP4 channel, the Realist News YouTube channel. He has some great videos outlining the connections between this Blase Ford chick and a bunch of FBI characters who are anti-Trump activists. By the way, if you do decide to go over there, let them know we said hello from this channel. Now, she's no lady. I agree. She's a joke. I'm hoping, Brett and Gatorade, that we see some indictments and military tribunals. JSNIP4 made a video last night about how Diane Frankenstein was basically crying, panicking. And take a look at this video. She looks like she's scared. I don't know. I lost the audio now. Oh, it looks like the audio just died. Let me see if they're still on. It's a beautiful day in America. Beautiful day in America. Won't Chippy, my neighbor. Okay, I think they finished. The audio just dropped dead. The video just dropped dead. I'll try one more time to log in. Yeah, take a look at that video that Jay Snip4 did, Andrew. You'll see the fear, the tears coming out of Diane Frankenstein's eyes. She looks like she's scared that she's going to freaking go to jail. It is, honestly, you got to see this video. Okay, come on, give it back. I'm trying to get into the live audio.
Siding with special interest groups
All right,
over
let's see.
Arizonans. Aunt Kirkpatrick called her vote for Obamacare
The one I'm most proud about.
Now Aunt Kirkpatrick is
Let me lower
supporting their
that
dangerous
because
healthcare
when you log into the live video, it plays its stupid commercial. Budman in the house, We the People, Silver Leo, Sugar Snap. My wife loves Sugar Snap peas. Let's see. Come on. Come on. I'm hoping that we see the video. They should hang her publicly. No, I think it's over with. I think it's over with. I'm just so excited now. I really am. I'm really excited about today. I was a little nervous. I even made a video about 2 weeks ago telling you folks how nervous I was about this situation. Louis D., 1911 in the house. Rodney, we're here celebrating. We're here celebrating Judge Kavanaugh being appointed lifetime as a judge. That's what we're here doing today, folks. It's a good day in America, a very good day for Americans. Isaac, thank you so much for your super chat. I actually like that. Gavston, is it the Gavston flag? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I apologize. We the People, Valerie Robles, thank you so much for being here. Pain. No, I don't cheer football. I don't care about football. I never did, really. I like boxing better, and I like live hockey. I always loved boxing and hockey. To me, that was more strategic, the boxing aspect, just a little bit more strategic for me. Just my kind of game. I really agree with you, Sergeant Silver. I think this event is going to make America great again. This event is going to change the course of America. What they attempted to do to Judge Kavanaugh is waking up a sleeping giant. Remember when they bombed Pearl Harbor? The Japanese congratulated each other. But one of the admirals said, although we did a good job, I think we have woken a sleeping giant. And that's what this accusation did. It has woken up the people. It has put a fire under our asses. It has also showed some good Democrats what the Democrat Party is really about. This has woken up America. We see them for what they are. They are socialist communists, where they can make an accusation and then define the rules in which you defend yourself. No more. Sarah Willen in the house. What time is it at your home? It is about 11 minutes after 1 Tucson time. Imagine that. You're being accused of something. Not only are you not allowed to have emotion, but they also get to make the rules and the regulations in which they define how and what is permissible as a defense. Well, your witnesses say they don't remember a party or ever even knowing Judge Kavanaugh. That's not admissible. That's not admissible. That's what happened. It woken a sleeping giant. The Empire's Post. I just want to say hello to a few people here. Empire's Post, Sarah Willen. Dutch Silver, thank you so much for being in the house. Show you guys some silver here. See if I can get this to focus. I know I can. There we go. Look at that, baby. 2 ounce Queen's Beast. 2 ounces. Look at that. There's going to be a red wave, buddy. A red wave. I'll show you one more silver coin here. You've already saw this for you folks who've been in the room for a while, but I got a few people that are new in the room, and this coin fits today. This is what today is about. Make America great. God bless America. God bless America, folks. Today was a great day. We're here celebrating Judge Kavanaugh. Got into office 5048? God bless America, folks. This is another 2 ounce coin. Another 2 ounce coin. Make America great again. So Andrew Wrightsell, I got those I think on APMEX or JM Bullion. They both should have it, those coins, APMEX and JM Bullion. Lady Liberty, amen, Sugar Snap. Mr. Olfang in the house, I love seeing you here. Thank you very much. Liberty wounds need healing. And just got some. Ronnie Dorsal, thank you so much. This is just, I am so happy. I'm ecstatic. It brought tears to my eyes just to hear that vote. This, I believe, is going to change the course of America. What they did to Judge Kavanaugh, I know I'm repeating myself, changed the course of people themselves. They see now. Many do. Others are not going to see it. Others don't care. Others don't care. They can't sustain themselves. They can't hold a job. They can't pay their own bills. They are not men. So therefore, they rely on their government to be their mommy and daddy. We're never going to change those people, folks. But I do know there's we got a lot more conservatives now just from witnessing what went on in the last 2 weeks. Isaac, thank you so much. Praise Jesus and make America great again. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. So we're never going to change a certain class of people, folks. The people who just can't they can't hold jobs. They can't sustain their own livelihoods. They're not self-reliant. And in many aspects, it's government's fault. It's government's fault for demasculizing many men. It's government's fault for alluring them to welfare and other social programs. It's their fault for dumbing down schools. So a lot of these folks who are dumbed down now and now cannot work for themselves will require a socialist, communist government just to survive. And they will fight tooth and nail. They can care less who's right, who's wrong, who gets sent to prison for no reason at all. As long as they get their welfare check is all they're going to care about. You're never going to change those people. Max Quake, again, thank you so much. Let's welcome the new people. We're like a big family here, although sometimes we do disagree. And it's okay. Max Quake is absolutely right. In this room, this is not just a room of Republicans. We do have some Democrats here. And we can disagree, and we always do disagree. But at the end of the day, we're still friends. Again, Max Quake, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Mr. Alstad, Stephen. Silver Wolverine, you're such a you're a bully, Silver Wolverine. He's going to put on CNN and listen to them cry. Man, he's a bully. What a bully. Those people at CNN need a safe place. What a masochistic guy he is. I'm going to go punch a liberal in the mouth and watch him bleed. That's what Civil Wolverine is basically doing. Love it. We smart, reasonable people, not radicals. You know, not all Democrats are bad. It's those left, those far left fanatics that are bad. And I need to tell people this. I always tell people, especially the new people in the room, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat either. So I can look in from the outside with a little bit more clarity and see really the bullshit that's going on. You know, when you're not involved, you do see a little bit more clearer really what is being pulled over the people's eyes that are actually in that paradigm, in the matrix. Heidi Robinson, yes, he's innocent of this particular charge. Yes, he is. Until proven guilty under our laws, he is innocent. No different, Heidi, than you are innocent until I can prove you guilty when I make an accusation against you. In this country, Heidi, you are innocent until proven guilty. That is the beauty of the United States of America. Turning wheels in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Reality Dog. He says, I knew it was going to be a good day, meaning the Kavanaugh vote. I knew it was going to be a good day when I found my lost silver. Valerie Robles in the house again. I'm an independent also. I don't play this left or right paradigm. Heidi Robinson, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, be an independent. It doesn't do you any good, in my opinion, to pick teams. And besides, being an independent, you can go vote for whoever you want. I think as a Democrat, when it comes voting time, you can only vote for a Democrat. That's bull crap. When you're a Republican, you can only vote for a Republican. That's also in local elections. That's crap. I want to vote for whoever the right person is, not because they have an R and a D after or before their name. E-Man67, I 100% agree with you. You can't destroy a man's life over unproven claims. Ian Trebar, I like winning. As Donald Trump said once, vote for me. You're going to win so much. You're going to win so much. You're going to get tired of winning. Yeah. My chat window keeps disappearing. I'm trying to read. You got some awesome chats going on right now, and it keeps disappearing. Saying hello from Phoenix. How's the weather in Tucson? It's actually nice here, turning wheels. Here in Tucson, it's very nice. I didn't really look at the temperature, but it is pleasant. It actually feels like a fall day. You know that feeling when the wind is starting to kick in for the first time and it's slightly crisp but still warm? The air is lighter. It's actually easier to breathe. You know that kind of air? That's how it feels here in Tucson. The Umpire's Post, we love smart, reasonable people who tell the truth, whether they be innocent, libertarian, Republican, or even Democrats. Amen. Amen, brother. Eric Johnson in the house. Sergeant Silver, tell me, want to know. Turning wheels, you thought that was a good impersonation of Trump? That was horrific. What are you talking about? But thanks for the compliment anyway. I like my favorite one is when they asked Hillary Clinton if she wiped the servers, the email servers. Mrs. Clinton, want to know, is Trey Gowdy, want to know if you wiped the servers. What do you mean wiped? What do you mean wiped? You mean with a cloth? With a cloth? I don't know what you mean. She knew exactly what he meant, but they play stupid. I hope she's the first person to swing. I'm just I'm just looking at some of the comments, folks. It was a great day. I'm going to go to foxnews.com and see if anything new happened since we just turned away. I'm reading I'm actually looking now at foxnews.com. Trump's pick, Kavanaugh, confirmed. He was just confirmed to Supreme Court after a bitter fight. That is freaking awesome, folks. What a great day in America. God bless America. You don't like America. I have nothing against you. I just wish you would move out, get out of the way so we can have our country back. How long before Kavanaugh is sworn in by Ian Trevlar? That is an excellent question. Let me open up the headlines and see if it gives us any information. That is an actual, very important. So I'll read you the post. The Senate voted to confirm Judge Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court. Let me shut down this video. Marking the end of one of the most rancorous confirmation fights in modern times, blah, 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 blah. The chamber voted 50 to 48 to confirm. I'm just paraphrasing now. Help concern, blah, 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 blah. I'm looking for any information that says when he'll be sworn in. The American people are raising their voices to a deafening roar today. We will not stop marching. We will not stop fighting. We will vote on election day for leaders who share our values. Democratic National Committee Chair Tom Perez said. Historical, when is he going to be sworn in? Anybody got that information? Okay, so Sugar Snap says he's going to be sworn in today by Trump. Is that true? Can anybody confirm that? I'm not seeing anything about confirmation being sworn in. I'm looking down the article here. I'm not seeing anything here. Let me do an Alt S for search. Search, sworn in. Fox News said later today. All right, so I'm still not finding anything in writing. Okay, so a few people are saying he's being sworn in later. Takes a seat on Tuesday. This is freaking awesome, folks. This is good. Sits on Tuesday by Tyrone. Trump just tweeted it. I don't even get Trump tweets. Maybe it's better. He does tweet a lot. And I don't like to hear the bell keep going off on my phone, even for Trump's tweets. Oh, Control F is fine. I'm an idiot turning wheels. I knew it was some shortcut, but I'm so excited by today's. I'm just so excited by today's confirmation. I'm just, if you would have heard me 2 weeks ago, I was downright angry when I first heard these Christine Ford. I'm voting straight Republican this time by Valerie Robles. Vote for who's right, who's wrong in your heart, definitely. Got a lot of people walking away from the socialist movement. They're seeing what's going on, folks. They really are. Isaac, I agree with you. I'm with you, Isaac. Conservative independent. I'm damn conservative. But I love Jesus above all. He's the ultimate master. He's the ultimate governor, the ultimate senator, and obviously the ultimate judge. Yeah, I'm just reading some of the comments. So I think it's a day where I'm going to celebrate by buying some silver. I'm going to buy, I want to buy the Bitcoin silver ounce. I'm going to buy, what else am I going to buy? I am going to buy the Falcon Queen's Beast, which is actually a 2-ounce coin. I'm going to buy my wife 2 Disney pure silver coins. They have those on APMEX for celebrating Kavanaugh's yes vote. So I'll get my wife 2 silver coins in celebration. And I might even go and try to find the good. This is a couple of bad Trump coins. I'm going to find that good Trump coin. And I think I'll order about 5 ounces, 6 ounces, just to get it over that $100 mark so I get free shipping. I agree with you. They should do a silver Supreme Court justices and black out the Democrat faces. I wonder who will be arrested first. Isaac loves my Hillary accent. What do you mean wiped? You mean with a cloth? With a cloth? What difference does it make? What difference does it make? They're dead already. I don't know who should swing first. I don't know who should swing. I think it should be a swinging party. Not like it sounded, like from a tree swinging party. Oh, Lord. The Trump coin. There's a couple of Trump coins out there. Yeah. I don't have CNN, Sergeant Silver. I don't have it, but I can bet they're freaking... God, I wish I had CNN. I just don't have cable. Amen. A republic, Eli. Thank you so much for being in the house, Eli. Mark B. Thank you so much, Dano454. I'm amazed at the outcome of this chat room. I really am. If you folks haven't hit the notify button, please hit the notify button. When you get on YouTube, it'll notify you then that I put out a new video. I think YouTube has been screwing with me, or they did a software update where it just kicked off like 99% of all my subscribers. They're not being notified that I put out a new video. Normally I get approximately 400 views per hour. I've been putting out videos lately where I'll get 500 views for the entire day. So either YouTube is screwing with me, or my videos have gotten so bad nobody's interested in them anymore. Typo, not tired of winning. I'm not tired of winning either. I am so tired of getting screwed over. I'll never be tired of winning. Amen, brother. Amen. I ship. We are so happy. I am happy too. We're here in this room. We're just celebrating the very, very good news. Elliot Brown, where's your keg? I'm more of a bourbon guy. We the people, Trump 2020. Make America great again. Amen. Make America great again. I'm freaking happy. I really am. And I just want to thank everybody for showing up. $50 in the house, joining our celebration for Judge Kavanaugh being voted into office. Thank you very much, $50. By the way, folks, a $50 has a YouTube channel. You ought to go check it out. Naomi May, it's been a while. Thank you so much. Jana Williams, it's also been a while for you. Stacking Silver, once that old lady dies, Trump will get another nomination. That sounds so bad, but it's true. That is so true. Kane West, you know what? Kane has actually been, I don't agree with him a lot, but he's spot on. He knows what is being perpetrated on the African American communities to keep them down. And they're being perpetrated as we're being perpetrated as each other's enemies, and we're not. That's how they keep us all separated. And I work with a bunch of black folks, and they're hardworking people. They're smart, and it's the government that keeps their communities down and really screws them over. They do the same thing with the Latin communities, the Puerto Rican. I'm from the Bronx of New York. I know what's going on. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I was raised in the Bronx. I've lived with the Puerto Ricans, the blacks, the Italians, the Mexicans, you name it. Divide and conquer. Buick Invicta. That's an old vehicle, isn't it? It's a big boat of a car, too. Thank you so much for being in the house. Heidi Robinson, again, thank you for being here. What do you think of Brooklyn now? Well, I haven't been back to Brooklyn, I must admit. I haven't actually been back to New York since 2001. But even back then, I didn't go back to Brooklyn. So I really don't even remember what Brooklyn really was. I'm more of a Bronx guy now. Even though I was born in Brooklyn, I'm more of a Bronx guy. I can tell you what I think about the Bronx. It's gotten a lot better, and I love their pizza. Don't buy a pizza from freaking Manhattan, folks. It is not New York pizza. Route 66 coins on ATMEX. I have to look into that. Let me see what else I got here to show off. I like my silver. I like it a lot. This is my junk silver. This is my junk silver right here. Right here. Right here. A junk silver. Right here. I got a couple of coins out. Where's this one? It'll focus in a moment. Give it a second. I'm hoping it'll focus. There, come on, baby. You can do it. There she goes. There she goes. What's the date there, folks? 1835. Oh, it's upside down. I messed up. Sorry about that. God bless America. Look at that coin. Look at that coin. Look at that coin. Max Quake, you're awesome. Chicago pizza's good. But Max Quake, I'm a New Yorker, man. We're gonna have to do a pizza duel one day. We're gonna have to do a real pizza duel. This is another favorite coin of mine. Thank you again, Max Quake, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I'm actually saving up for a new webcam because this one you could see it's just not focusing well. It's old. And that's what I do with the super chats, the donations. I kind of put them back into the business of YouTube. Here's another coin of mine. This is a 2-ouncer. This is a 2-ouncer. Let me see if I can get this thing to focus. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Look at that coin. Look at that coin. The Privateer series, folks. The Privateer. God bless America, the land that I love. Silver Eagle, folks. Silver Eagle. Yeah, Privateer Silver Wolverine is an awesome coin. They have quite a few in their series. And I think the next one, I might buy one of those tonight also in celebration of Judge Kavanaugh's victory, in celebration of the American people's victory. I'm going to buy about 5 or 6 coins tonight, excuse me, in celebration of this. This is a great day for America. I think, Heidi, Trump does love America, just like he claims. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but everything he's doing has been good for the people. It's been good for America. So I don't know where you're getting your information, Heidi Robinson. Rump announces Kavanaugh will be sworn today. Dr. Prepper in the house and Patrick O'Kane. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So anybody watching CNN right now, they crying? Do they got a diaper rash? Does CNN folks have a diaper rash right now? I'm just curious. I'm just saying, you know, just saying. Taz MD in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Put my silver away here. CNN is mum. I think people have woken up also to the news media outlets. I said this before, folks. This accusation, this false claim, this baseless claim has woken up a lot of people to really what the Democrats are. And I don't really want to even say Democrats, the far left liberals, because there are some good Democrats. The far left liberals, the communists, the socialists, people have woken up truly to what that party is now. But not only have they woken up to that political party, they've also woken up to the news media outlets. I think the news media outlets, they put a bullet in their foot. They truly have. Their ratings have been going down for many years now, but this pretty much solidified the end of fake news media outlets. I'm not saying they're going to go away, but I think people now recognize them truly. If they didn't before, now truly recognize them for what they are now. Yes, sir, Mikey. This is, I normally don't do 2 live chats today, but I had to do this one. Judge Kavanaugh just got the votes. He's being sworn into office later today by President Trump. Will take the seat either Monday or Tuesday. It's looking like Tuesday. This is a good day. We're all here celebrating, just celebrating. We're just having a great time. Nash and Teeth is in the house. I like that name, Nash and Teeth. Yes, Trump loves America. He is forcing the jobs back into America for the American people. He is good for the economy. Yeah, when people say, I love people who just say, make a blanket statement, oh, he doesn't love America. And then they don't explain themselves because they have nothing to back up that propaganda statement that they learned on MSNBC or NBC or CNN. They're only regurgitating what they heard in the attempt to sound educated. So when you ask somebody, well, what has he done to prove that he does not like America? They either go away or they change the conversation. Well, back in 1986, he's grabbed somebody's pussy. No, let's get back on point about what he doesn't like about America. Then we can talk about grabbing pussies. No disrespect to the women out there. I'm just trying to make a point. They always seem to change the conversation when you've basically put them in a corner. No, again, I sincerely mean that. No disrespect. Buy stocks. How's the heart? Heart's doing good. I'm on some new medications now. I'm actually feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm actually going to start going back to the gym, I think, in the beginning of this coming week. I might even wait 1 extra week, but I'm going to hit the gym again. A lot of people know I used to bodybuild. So I had 3 minor heart attacks in a week span, and I basically took some time off. I'll be going back to the gym very, very shortly, getting back into shape. I'm just going down reading some Silver Wolverine. I'm watching CNN right now. They are in shock. Good. Those lying bastards, part of the freaking Socialist Party. I watched CNN for 10 minutes last night. First time in 20 years. Thought I was going to barf. Patrick O'Kane, I always tell people, a lot of people say, I don't watch the news because it's fake news. My advice to you folks is continue to watch the news. Know the lies. If you know their lies, you will know them. Know your enemy. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Watch the news. And that's all I got to say about that. I have to agree with Tyrone. So far, Trump has done everything he has promised within his power. Obviously, he has not put a wall up yet because he can't do that on his own. A lot of people have this misconception. Oh, the president of the United States can wave a wand and everybody falls into place. Wall. Poof, wall. It doesn't work like that, folks. Got to get approved by Congress. Got to get approved by the Senate. It's got to get approved in budgetary wise. Money's got to be set aside, and at the same time, people are sabotaging the budget. It's a total chess game, and president really doesn't run things like people think they do. He can only do so much. Billy Bronco Billy. Been a long time since I've seen you, buddy. What knives are those? This is a Spyderco. I forgot the name of the model of this. I'll look it up. But this was just honed on a Japanese whetstone. A real Japanese whetstone. I wouldn't want to get cut with this. I honed it on a Chosera 800. Polished the bevel, polished the edge with a Chosera 3000. This is one of my EDCs. Look at the bevel on that. This is deadly sharp, folks. This is another Spyderco. This is a Delica 4. This is got the VG10 steel on it. I'm trying to get it to focus. It's got the VG10 steel. It's backwards. But again, the bevel, look at the edge of that. This is an extremely sharp knife. This is even sharper than the one I just showed you. And this is a knife that my brother gave me. I forgot the brand is Franklin Mint, believe it or not. But it's still a very good knife. Also just sharpened this on some Japanese water stones. Yeah, I don't use the oil stones. They're junk. Japanese water stones are the way to go. So I hope I answered your question. I've been here, just been quiet. Don't be quiet, Billy. Love your input, man. Johnny Stack, vote in November. Don't let the justice appointment relax you. Our nation is under attack by Democrats. More importantly, it's under attack by socialists. You're absolutely right, sir, in your statement. Alejandra Doncel, thank you so much for being here. Hello. And happy to see you. Yes, we're here celebrating the confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh. That's what we're here. We're here celebrating. We're here celebrating the turn, the direction of which our country is going. We're here to watch the smashing of socialism take place. I know I'm repeating myself, folks, But what they did to Judge Kavanaugh might have been a good thing. It was a bad thing for Judge Kavanaugh, but it was a good thing for our country. What they've done is they've woken a sleeping giant. Many people who are Democrats, they don't know why they were Democrats, but they were. I'm not saying all of them didn't know why, but many people, their parents are Democrats, so I'm a Democrat. My mom, my dad is Democrat, so I'm a Democrat. My friends are Democrats, so I'm a Democrat. And really didn't know what it means. Today, they might have changed their opinion. Because the last 2 weeks, they got to really see what the party was about. And like I said, it might have been bad for Judge Kavanaugh, but I think it was good for the nation. We got a peek into what socialism and communism is. We've never seen that live before. We've always seen video recordings and old newspaper clippings of what it might have been. Never have we seen anything like that. Live, current in our times. And I think it's woken up people. Now, I'm not saying all Democrats are now conservatives, no, but a lot of people now are woken up. And more importantly, they've also, if they haven't been woken up before, they've woken up to what the news media outlets truly are. They are part of the Socialist Party, the left party, the far left. They are a tool to take us down. Andy in the house, thank you so much. Again, Isaac, thank you for being here. If I haven't, Lawrence L, thank you so much. Silver Wolverine, CNN is talking about how Dems are fired up to vote. We're fired up to vote. Red needs to get fired up too. Don't be compliant. I agree. Don't be compliant. We all, part of the 0.999 squad, need to keep telling people to go and vote in our everyday lives. I mean, we'll never convert them. Just say get out and vote. I don't care what CNN says they're fired up for. I don't care what the polls say they're fired up for. The fact of the matter is, they're losing voters every day. This walk away movement, they're losing voters every day. And that's why they need to import voters from Mexico. Empire's Post, socialism and communism equals lies, deception, manipulation, destruction, and takeover. Repeat and rinse, folks. As I said before, slavery never ended. It was perfected. Such mixed responses to Trump. I was misinformed about him. I need to look into my information about our president more carefully. Yeah, Heidi, I'm not saying, we're not trying to here to change your mind, but truly get your information from alternative news sources, not what's on television. That's the best advice I can give you. Do not get your news from television, okay? It's just a propaganda machine. To sway your opinion, to sway your vote. They don't call it television programming for nothing, because that's what it does. It is there to program the people, not to entertain them. They throw a little entertainment in there to fool you. Wendy Bevan, thank you so much for being in the house. Did you read Creature from Jekyll Island yet? No, but I watched the videos many times. Excellent videos. Again, gnashing teeth, he can't build the wall on himself. You're throwing out some incorrect information. He cannot build the wall. He cannot wave his magic wand and say, poof, let there be a wall. Okay? Just because he's a president doesn't mean he can do it. There is a process that he must follow. And unfortunately, that process also has to do with the Democrats. It also has to do with a budget. It also has to do with international policies as well as friendships. Very intricate. I think he's working with Mexico right now. You saw the agreement a few weeks ago. He's doing things. It's chess. It's basically a chess game. Small little moves here, then poof. The final, you take the king, you take the queen, or whatever. Yes, it's okay to cry tears of joy into your beer, Elliot. As a matter of fact, if you're drinking Coronas, a little shot of salt is always good anyhow. And what are tears? They're what, 70% salt? Well, maybe not 70%, but you know what I'm saying. Alex Coyne in the house. The book is even better. Curtis Johnson, Heidi Robinson. Does Canada want a border wall? Don't know. I don't think so. It's irrelevant what other people want. I don't, got to understand their policies. They're a socialist country. They're actually ran by socialists. They might not want the wall. 0.999 zombie build the wall out of melted libertads. That would be cool. I'm just reading some of the comments here. Anyway, it's a great day today. It's been a really good day. I'm going to let you folks go. Don't sit here all day on a Saturday. It's your day off, man. You only get 2 of them. Get out of the house. Go enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Get on the bike. Go to the mall. Do something. Get some fresh air. But celebrate. I'm going to celebrate. I'll say it again. I'm going to buy about, I don't know, $100, $150 worth of silver tonight. Again, I'll buy a couple of my wife's Disney pure silver 0.999 Disney coins. I'm going to buy the Queen's Beast coin, probably the Falcon. I'm going to buy the Bitcoin. Yes, I'm into cryptocurrencies, folks. Bitcoin, silver coin. So there's those 2. And I might look for the Donald Trump coin because I think he's done a phenomenal job at making America great again, folks. You have a great day. Go and enjoy your day. Go and enjoy the rest of the day before Monday gets here. And please give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. And take care of yourselves. Make America great again.